You're listening to the Dirt Racing Podcast.
Hello and welcome to another edition of the Dirt Racing Podcast. I will recap the 360 National finale and get you ready for tonight's Capitan Classic. But first, in case you missed it and want to go to the X page, we have an interview with Chase Briscoe and Brett Marks on their new teaming up for the new Chase Briscoe Racing number 19 for Brett Marks. That was announced today. We had a quick interview, and if the quality is not good, it was shot on a cell phone, and the audio was not as good because I don't have microphones. So I apologize for that. If you want to go see that interview, that is on our X page. Just look for it. Anyways, 360 Nationals finale happened last night, as it was the final night. We'll start with the E-Main. Picking up the win of the E-Main. The E-Main was the 63W Josh Weller. Second, the T4 Tyler Graves. Third, 27B of Garrett Benson. Fourth, the Logan Moore in the sixth. Fifth, the 88R Ryder Little Plant. Sixth, to Brooke Tatnall. Seventh, to Nick Tucker in the 48. And eighth and final transfer was the 20I of Kelsey Ivy. Ninth went to Alan Zoot in the 33. 10th to John Anderson 1A. 11th, Rodney Human in the 11R. 12th to 14Z of Aiden Zoot. 13th to 71 of Brandon Worthington. 14th, the 39 junior of Braden Mao. In the D main, your winner was the 4W Jamie Ball. Second, the 52 Blake Hahn. Third, the 24H of Cade Higday. Fourth, the 23 of Chase Dietz. Fifth, to the 45 Derek Hagar. Sixth, the 9L Lanny Moore. Seventh, the 30 was the 938 of Bradley Fazard. Was the final transfer to the C. They were followed by 8th, the 77X of Alex Hill. 9th, the 9B of Jake Buback. 10th, to the 5A of Alex Vandervoort. 11th, to the 83 of Kurt Mueller. 12th to the 3 of Cole Schroeder. 13th to 27B of Garrett Benson. 14th to 14T of Brooke Tatnall. 15th, the 88R Ryder LaPlante. 16th to 0D of DJ Christie. 17th to 26Y of Chase Young. 18th to T4 of Tyler Graves. 19th was the 63W of Josh Weller. 20th was Logan Moore in the 6th. The 20I Kelsey Ivy was 21st. 22nd, to 48 Nick Tucker. 23rd, the 22P of Jesse Pate. And 24th, the 7B of Ben Brown. The C main went to Evan Semerod in the 59. Second, the 7S of Sawyer Phillips. Third, the 40 of Clint Gardner. Fourth, the 86 of Timothy Smith was your final transfer. Fifth, the Carson Carl Neal 1. Sixth, Darren Nida in the 11N. Seventh, the 71B of Brady Baker. Eighth, the 7T of Tyler Lee. 9th, 15K of Chad Creed Kavanaugh. 10th, the 52 Blake Hahn. 11th, the 7G of Jackson Gray. 12th, the 2M of Davey Hassan. 13th to 23 of Chase Dietz. 14th, Chase Brown in the 55B. 15th, the 8M of Cade Morton. 16th, the 90 Lanny Moore. Cade Higday, the 24H was 17th. 18th, the 45 of Derek Hagar. 19th, the 23D of Devin Dobie. 20th, the 1S of Sammy Sondell. 21st, the 938 of Bradley Fizzard. 22nd, the 71T of Christopher Townsend. 23rd, the 1M of Sean McCullen. And 24th, the 4W of Jamie Ball. In the B main, went to the 14 SR of Rico Abreu. Second, 26 Justin Beck. Third, 44 Chris Martin. And fourth and final train, 71P of Parker Price Miller. Fifth was JJ Hinkle. Sixth, Tasker Phillips, as in the 63. Sixth, the 1 Taz of Tasker Phillips. Seventh, the 17 GP of Brock Dearfoss. Eighth, the 64 Caleb Johnson. Ninth, the 4 Cam Martin. 10th, the 26R Levi Hillier. 11th, the 19 of Joel Myers. 12th, the 88W Austin McCarl. 13th, the 13 Tanner Holmes. 14th, the 4C Cale Thomas. 15th, the 40 Clint Gardner. 16th, the 8C of John Carney. 17th, the 09 Matt Jewell. 18th, the 59 Everett Severod. 19th, the 7S of Sawyer Phillips. 20th, the 49 of Josh Simon. 21st, the 53 Joe Bieber. 22nd, 86 Timothy Smith. 23rd, the G2 Tony Ross. And 24th, the 44X of Scott Boguski. In the A main, and it's the third ever time a driver has won the 360 Nationals and 410 Nationals, but not in the same year. Welcome to that club. The 10 of Ryan Timms led all the way, led all 30 laps to pick up the let's see, it was $35,000 as we'll talk about contingencies after. So finishing second was the 87 Aaron Reitzel. Third, the 7 BC Tyler Courtney. Fourth, the 57 Kyle Larson. Fifth went to James McFadden in the 21T. Sixth, the 21 Brian Brown. Seventh, the 77 Gio Selzy. Eighth, the 9 Chase Randall. Ninth, the 11 Justin Henderson. 10th, the 14 of Corey Day. 11th, the 39 of Anthony Macri. From the hard charger and finishing 12th was the 14 SR TSR of Tony Stewart of Rico Abreu. And 13th to 22X Riley Goodnow. 14th to 31 Brady Bacon. 15th to 15H Sam Haverty. 16th to 55 of Kerry Matson. 17th the 71P of Parker Price Miller. 18th the 44 Chris Martin. 19th the 26 of Justin Beck. 20th 24 Terry McCarl. 21st the 9 P of Jason Persley. 22nd to 2A of Austin Wood. In 23rd, the 45X of Kyler Johnson. And 24th, the 4J of Ryan Levitt. Then contingencies. Austin Wood took home the Jetco Rookie of the Nationals for $500. Ryan Levitt earned the best appearing car from Skagit Speedway, earning $360. And then, like we mentioned, Rico Abreu will pick up an MPI steering wheel as the hard charger. So that wraps up the 360 Nationals. As we go into tonight's Capitani Classic, the annual race that started back in 2012. And there's really no entry list, but we can go by the Gears of Car count. To start first off, and then we'll tell you about the format and the purse and former winners. The first year it started was 2012. 67 entries signed in. 2013 was 81. 14 71. 15 80. 16 62. 17 was 69. 18 was 67. 19 was 77. 20 was 61. 65 and 21. 22 at 69. And 23 when it rained out was 59. 24 was 82, and last year 72. So basically in the 70 car range, and it's the best, and it will be all the 410 drivers you can think of. Picking up the win in 2012 was Bronzovation. Kevin Swindell was in 13. 14 Ian Matson. 15 and 16 was Shane Stewart. 17th was Brian Brown. 18 was Brad Sweet. 19th David Grabble. 20 was Kyle Larson. 21 David Grabble. 22 Logan Schuart. Like we mentioned in 23, Mother Nature for the rain out. 24 was Rico Abreu. And last year in 25 was James McFadden. We'll get to the format for tonight. It'll be a split group qualifying. Group 1 and 2, 2 cars at a time, or 2 laps. Group 1 will consist of heat races 1 through 3, and Group 2, 4 through 6. The invert in these 8-lap heat races will be 4, with the top 3 directly to the A, and depending on the field, 5 through 9 to the 1 of 2 B mains, and 10 on back to the C. The pole shuffle is the top 8 cars by time trials that qualified through their heat race will compete head to head in a 2-lap race. So 7 races total. And then the winner advances to the next race, and the car pushing off the lower seed gets to choose inside or outside, and the finish will help determine the top 8 starting positions. The C main will take transfers to the back of the 1 or 2 B mains, depending on how many cars for the C main. The B mains, out of each one, the top 3 finishers will go to the back of the A main. The C main, like we said, it was 10 laps. B mains are 12. And then the A main will be 25. Purse for the C main transfers to the B, depending on how many. It says 1 through 4 transfer. 5th place gets 250. 6th, 225. 200 for 7th. 175 for 8th. 150 for 9th. 175 for, or 125 for 10th. 11th through 24th. $100. The transfers will go to the A main. Both B mains. 4th will get 500. 5th 475. 6th 450. 7th 425. 8th 400. 9th 375. 10th 350. 11th 325. 300 for 12. 320 or 275 for 13. 14th 250. 15th 250. 16th basically 13th through 24th is 250. In the A main, your winner wins $13,000. Second with $9,000. Third, $5,000. Fourth, $3,000. Fifth is $2,000. Sixth is $1,500. Seventh is $1,400. Eighth is $1,300. Ninth is $1,200. 10th is $1,100. And 11th through 24th is $1,000. So the purse for the A main, it's 55. I think the purse just for the A main is 55,500. The full shuffle winner gets 2,500, and total purse is $64,150. And that's basically the Captain Classic. How it's going to run, hopefully. And then we take off. We will talk about Monday, recap the Cappy, and talk about Front Row Challenge time, which there's really no set thing on it. Till then, till tomorrow, this has been another edition of the Dirt Racing Podcast. Remember, check our Twitter page for live updates during the race nights and any kind of breaking news during the day that we may get. That's our X page. I still call it Twitter. But then just check it out. Till tomorrow, this has been another edition of the Dirt Racing Podcast.
Thank you for listening to the Dirt Racing Podcast with Marshall Hain. Follow us on Twitter at Dirt_podcast or on Facebook at the Dirt Racing Podcast.